Has David Attenborough inspired you or influenced you at all?
I think he's inspired and influenced everybody, actually. He's so much part of the fabric of growing up in England in the last 50 years that I couldn't even tease out which parts came from him and which parts didn't. So, yes, I think he's been the critical figure, really.
Sir David Attenborough is about the most unifying force on the planet, as far as I can tell. I've had dialogue with many people in different countries, of different political persuasions and all the rest of it. And when you mention Sir David, you cross all these boundaries immediately, and people's faces light up, and there is a real, genuine love for him and for his work. He has brought the natural world into our living rooms.
Well, generally, and I know he hates being called a national treasure, but he is that and more. I mean, his role in BBC Two, which is a man of 80, I remember it happening and being so proud of it happening, and the way he embraced so many facets of British life, the arts, media, money, all kinds of things which were being left aside in modern broadcasting. He was very brave, audacious. When he suddenly left the BBC, he was still making programmes. I remember it, he left the BBC. He'd left behind stuff like 40 Towers and terrific stuff like that. But he started to dive right into climate issues and into nature. And of course, I watched those films and those film series and was incredibly affected by them. And he managed to kind of introduce me into the whole conversation about climate change and the loss of nature and the loss of species in nature without any kind of preachiness.
Writing a song to celebrate the 100th birthday of Sir David Attenborough was, for me, as a fairly experienced composer, really challenging because, firstly, there is the actual message of Sir David, which I felt was absolutely vital, and I was told by his producer, Mike Gunton, that really Sir David is not going to care so much about a birthday wish as something that cherishes his message, and this mattered a great deal to me too. But how do you set that to music? That's quite a challenge because this had to be a song that choirs around the world could sing, so it has to be something a child can sing with a main melody. And we needed some moments of harmony that were a bit richer.
100 years, see our love, your eyes.
What I've really loved about this project, honestly and sincerely, is just we have superstars supporting it like Brian Eno and Pete Townshend, and that's amazing. And they've given their time completely freely and without reservation. But the sheer joy of people who've leapt on board, choirs that I had no idea existed. Yesterday I received a school singing and choreographing in Wales.
We are a part of the natural world. We are not separate from nature. We all depend on the natural world. We are not separate from nature. The truth is, it's up to us.
Dacres Wood, which is just up the road from where I live in London.
Happy birthday, David Attenborough!
Beautiful singing from choirs in New York.
It's ours to share.
So for me, the greatest joy has been receiving videos and messages of support from incredible people who've taken all sorts of trouble and gone out to various locations with cameras and learnt songs and things. That's just amazing. And now I'm waiting at this point in time to see what we've got. The results are coming in, and whatever it is, I can guarantee it will be joyous and it will be sincere.
A special performance of the Bristol Climate Choir has been held to mark the upcoming birthday of Sir David Attenborough. Sir David is 100 years old this May, and the Climate Choir gathered outside the Clifton Observatory yesterday, where the singers performed a song called Natural World. It's been...